you guys doing? If I had markings on the wall, I could tell you it was day whatever of lockdown or whatever we're doing here. You know, I would venture to guess that most of y'all, like myself, in this time of social distancing, this time of staying at home, have found different ways to keep yourself occupied that may involve some do it yourself projects around the house. Maybe you're repainting rooms, maybe you're putting cabinets up, maybe you're just spring cleaning. I don't know what it is, but my guess is there's probably been more home projects done over the past couple of weeks than there have been the entire year up till now. One of the ways I keep myself occupied is I make sure that I'm staying consistent in my Bible reading plan. Every year I pick a Bible reading plan through the YouVersion Bible app that we encourage you guys to download. And this year I've chosen a plan that's going to take me from Genesis to Revelation through the entire year. And the last couple of days reading was kind of in line with that whole building project idea. I was reading about Solomon actually building the temple, and I want to share with you a couple of thoughts on that. So reading from 1 Kings chapter 8, starting in verse 12, I'll read this. And then Solomon said, "The Lord has said that he lives in thick darkness. O Lord, truly, I have built a lofty temple for you, a place where you can live permanently." And then the king turned around, and he pronounced a blessing over the whole Israelite assembly as they stood there. He said, "The Lord God of Israel is worthy of praise because he has fulfilled what he promised to my father David." He told David, "Since the day that I brought my people Israel out of Egypt, I've not chosen a city from all the tribes of Israel to build a temple in which to live, but I have chosen David to lead my people Israel. Now, my father David had a strong desire to build a temple to honor the God of Israel. The Lord told my father David, 'It's right for you to have a strong desire to build a temple to honor me. But you will not build a temple. Your very own son will build a temple for my honor.' Now the Lord has kept his promise he made. I have taken my father David's place, and I have occupied the throne of Israel as the Lord promised. I have built this temple for the honor of the Lord God of Israel." In my Bible reading, because I go Genesis through Revelation, I spend about two-thirds of my time, two-thirds of the year in the Old Testament. I've had people ask me, why do you read the Old Testament? Okay, so you read about Solomon and David wanting to build a temple for God. What's that have to do with anything today? Here's my challenge for us. If you notice, 3 different times, Solomon said that David had a desire to build a temple to honor God. God acknowledged that David wanted to honor him. Solomon said he was going to complete the task to honor God. And so my question for you and me today is, how is it that we honor God? What do we build to honor God? We're not here to build buildings. We're not here to build structures for God. Instead, we're here to build people. Listen to what Paul says in 1 Corinthians 3, starting about verse 10. "According to the grace of God given to me, like a skilled master builder, I laid a foundation, but someone else builds on it. And each one must be careful how he builds. For no one can lay a foundation other than what is being laid, which is Jesus Christ. If anyone builds on the foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, or straw, each builder's work will be plainly seen, for the day will make it clear because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test what kind of work each has done. If what someone has built survives, he'll receive a reward. If someone's work is burned up, he'll suffer loss. He himself will be saved, but only as through fire. Do you not know that you are God's temple, and that God's Spirit lives in you?" Church, when I read about Solomon and David, their desire to build this lofty, magnificent temple for God was because they wanted to honor God. Paul says we can honor God simply by building and investing in others, laying the foundation of Christ and building upon that so they can know God. So, my question during this time is, how much do we desire to honor God?